Good morning, students. Um, previous classes, and we completed two parts from the unit 2 and a true height. From reading A to height, two parts we have completed. The introduction of the lesson and a part of the lesson we completed. And today let us continue the same lesson and remaining the part of this lesson, let us continue. If you have a textbook, and please open the textbook and get study, then while I am reading, and you have to look into the book where I am explaining, because you have to know. And sometimes as usually and every class I told you that textbook, reading textbook is very important, right? So let us start our lesson from the textbook, page number 28. From the same lesson, and a true height. Now we are going to learn about this true height. So page number 28, the second para. Milestone, Michael's mother wished that he could relax a bit more and be that free, dreamy little boy. Here, there are two persons. First one is Stone, and here, and second one is Mildered Stone. Here, both are the parents of Michael Stone. Right? She is mother and he is father. Right? Here Milestone thought, and she wished that he could be relaxed a bit more, sometimes he could relax and be that free dreaming little boy. Here the little boy refers to here Michael Stone. And on one occasion she attempted to talk to him and his father about this. So here Milestone, on one occasion she wanted to talk to the Stone about this situation. That means she needed a bit of relax. So regarding that, so that's why, and she attempted to talk to him, and she tried. Here Milestone tried to talk to Stone about his bit of relaxation, but his dad quickly interrupted and smiled, said, "You want something, work for it." So at the time, Milestone, when she attempted to talk to him about little boy's relaxation, at the time, Stone said, simply he smiled and he told, "If you want something, then you work for it." And simply then he replied, and then he goes away. Next para. All of Michael's walls today seem to be the reward for his hard work. All of Michael's walls, VAULS, walls, and jumps. Whatever the jumps that he participated, so all of Michael's jumps or walls today seemed to be the reward. Today, now we see, those are the reward of his hard work. Michael Stone hard work. If Michael Stone was surprised, thrilled, or arrogant about clearing the bar at 17 feet, you couldn't tell. Suppose if Michael Stone was surprised or thrilled or arrogant about the clearing of the 17 feet of bar. So నేషనల్ జూనియర్ ఒలింపిక్స్ లో 17 feet ఒక బార్ ఉంది కదా, ఇన్ కేస్ ఒకవేళ తను ఇది క్లియర్ చేసినప్పుడు ఇఫ్ హీ ఫీల్స్ arrogant or surprised or anything or proud, then what happened? You couldn't tell. ఈ రోజున అతని గురించి మనం చెప్పుకుంటూ ఉండేవాళ్ళం కాదనుకున్నాడు. As soon as he landed on the inflated landing mat, so inflated landing mat, that means air gas mat, and with the crowd on its feet, Michael immediately began preparing for the next attempt at flight. So as soon as he landed on the inflated mat, Michael immediately then he prepared the next attempt. He get up and he gets ready for the next attempt to flight. He seemed oblivious of the fact that he had just surpassed his personal best by 3 inches and that he was one of the final 2 competitors in the pole vaulting event at the National Junior Olympics. Next para chudandi. Michael cleared the bar at 17 feet and 2 inches. So 17 feet and 2 inches, then he cleared the bar successfully without any fouls. And 17 feet and 4 inches also he cleared. Again he showed no emotion. Of course, 17 feet and 2 inches, 17 feet 4 inches, of course he completed. But there was no emotion. And constant preparation, that means continuous preparation and determination were his vision. తన యొక్క మోస్ట్ విజన్ ఏంటంటే కాన్స్టెంట్ అంటే కంటిన్యూస్ ప్రిపరేషన్ అదొకటి, అట్ ది సేమ్ టైం డిటర్మినేషన్ ఒకటి తన యొక్క విజన్ అన్నమాట. As he lay on his back and heard the crowd grow on means shout. Then as he lay on his back, when he lay on his back, heard the crowd groan, shouted, he knew the other vaulter had missed his final. తనతో పుట్టిన other vaulter ఎవరైతే ఉన్నారో, when Michael Stone has completed, when he was landed successfully and back on his, there was a huge crowd and they were shouting. At the time, Michael thought there's the other pole vaulter, whoever is the other competitor, then he missed. Then he thought. He knew it was the time for his final jump. So, since the other vaulter had fewer misses, of course, the other vaulter had fewer misses, Michael needed to clear his one to win. Right? A miss would get him second place. ఒకవేళ మిస్ అయితే కనుక అతనికి సెకండ్ ప్లేస్ వచ్చేది. ఎవరికి? మిఖాయిల్ స్టోన్. నథింగ్ టు బి అషేమ్డ్ ఆఫ్. అయినా కూడా దాని గురించి బాధపడేవాడు కాదనమాట. నాట్ ఫీలింగ్ అషేమ్డ్. బట్ మిఖాయిల్ వుడ్ నాట్ అలౌ హిమ్సెల్ఫ్ ద థాట్ ఆఫ్ నాట్ విన్నింగ్ ద ఫస్ట్ ప్రైజ్. కానీ వుడ్ నాట్ అలౌ హిమ్సెల్ఫ్, then he was not accept himself the thought of not winning the first place. So first place win అవ్వలేదన్న ఆలోచనని తన మనసులోకి రానివ్వలేదు. He rolled over and did his ritual of 3 finger tipped push-ups. He rolled over పరిగెత్తుకుంటూ and did his ritual of 3 pushed fingers up. He found his pole stood and stepped on the runway that he led to the most challenging events on his 17 years old life. At the age of 17 years old, and he was succeeded, he was completed that this pole vaulting. So while he was participating and his feelings. He told his feelings. The runway felt different this time. ఈసారి ఆ రన్వే ఏదైతే ఉందో పరిగెత్తే యొక్క ప్లేస్ ఏదైతే ఉందో, and this time it was very difficult and different. It startled him for a brief moment. ఒక్కసారిగా తనలో షేక్ వచ్చేసింది అనమాట, కన్ఫ్యూజన్ వచ్చేసింది. then it all hit him like a wet bale of hay. అది చూడడానికి ఎలా ఉందంటే wet bale of hay. So dry grass, a bundle of dry grass. To be wetted. So that is wet below. అంటే ఎండిన గ్రాస్ అనే మీద తడిస్తే దాని మీద పరిగెత్తి ఎలా ఉంటుందో, సో అలాగే ఈసారి తన యొక్క డిఫరెంట్గా ఉందన్నమాట. The bar was set at 9 inches higher than his personal best. This time, so tanu 17 feet 4 inches is completed, and this time, and the bar was set 9 inches higher than his personal, 17 feet and 9 inches. There's only 1 inch of the national record. So national record సంపాదించడానికి ఓన్లీ 1 inch తేడా అన్నమాట. He thought the intensity of the moment filled his mind with anxiety. తన యొక్క మైండ్ అంతా కూడా యాంగ్జైటీగా ఫిల్ ఆగిపోయింది. He began shaking of the tension from his body. So then he started to began the tension and the feeling and completely of his body. It wasn't working. He became more tense because he was going to start. If he completed the 9 inches, 17 feet and 9 inches, that was a national record, he thought. So that's why తనలో ఒక టెన్షన్, యాంగ్జైటీ అనేది బాడీ మొత్తం ఉండిపోయింది. సో ఏదైనా సరే, then why this happening to me, he thought at the time, and he thought himself and he told himself why this happening to me, and he began to get nervous, afraid would be more accurate description. ఇక్కడ భయం అనేది ఒక more accurate description లాగా చెప్తున్నాడు. what was he going to do? He had never experienced this feeling. అంతకు ముందు ఎప్పుడు కూడా ఇటువంటి ఫీలింగ్, ఇటువంటి ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ అనేది తనలోకి రాలా. Then out of nowhere and from the deepest depths of his soul, he envisioned his mother. So ఒక్కసారిగా తను కళ్ళు మూసుకున్నాడు. Then when he closed his eyes, he envisioned his mother. తను ఒకసారి చూశాడు. Then why now? What was his mother doing in his thoughts at a time like this? It was simple. So ఒక్కసారి తన మదర్ చెప్పిన ట్రిప్స్ అన్ని కూడా, then he closed his eyes and he remembered his mother once. So it was simple. ఆ మదర్ ఏం చెప్పిందంటే, his mother was always used to tell him, when you feel tense, anxious or even scared, to take deep breaths. అది ఎప్పుడైనా సరే, my dear child, whenever, then when you feel very tense and anxiety, close your eyes and take a deep breath. This is his mother was told. She used to tell him. So this time here Michael Stone did and envisioned his mother. Next paragraph. So he did. So here what he did అనే క్వశ్చన్ వస్తుంది. So he took a long deep breath, that is along with shaking tension of legs. He gently laid his pole at his feet. He began to stretch out of his arm and upper body. The light breeze that was once there was now gone. He could feel like a trickle of cold sweating running down his back. He carefully picked up his pole. He felt his heart pounding. He was sure that the crowd did too. The silence was deafening. When he heard the singing of some distant robinson flight, he knew it was his time to fly. So, yes, his mother said he did it, and he started to running, and once he pulled the pole, and once he became a lightweight body, and then he was flying. At the time, when he listened the whistle, and he thought it was when he listened the a small bird Robinson, then he listened. Yes, it was time to flew. That means it was time to fly. So likewise here Michael Stone was did. My dear children, you please read the lesson, and later you can understand. Then you are able to do the workbook part. Okay? Well, take care. Bye. Thank you.